Hi, and welcome back to Always Be Better with Mel Wyndham. This week, I'm going to introduce you to The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This book has changed my life, and you'll hear plenty from it throughout the series. I should probably mention first that this is not a paid promotion. Rather, this is a book I want to share because I've learned that it works. I owe a lot of my success to following his precepts, and I believe it can help you too. But before I dive into introductions, I'd first like to pause and ask, do you notice anything different this week? It may be too subtle, but I've learned that videos with more contrast get more likes and views. Evidently, high contrast video triggers the ease factors in our brain. So I'm trying out a high contrast filter. You'll have to let me know if you like it. So, okay, 7 habits. You've heard of it, and you've probably seen different flavors of these books available. Some geared towards leadership, some towards teenagers, but the 7 habits are always the same. They are meant to help us take control of our lives and to help us work effectively with others. The first 3 habits are all about private victory. It's all about setting goals, keeping a schedule, prioritizing things, understanding what's under our control and what's not, and so on. These 3 habits are: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first. The next 3 habits are all about the public victory. Once you have mastered yourself, you can move on to working well with others. This involves understanding others, respecting others, looking for solutions with the most benefit, and so on. These 3 habits are: think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize. The 7th and last habit is all about renewal. As you're busy taking over the world, it's always good to stop every once in a while to smell the roses and make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Whether it's getting some rest or taking time to fix something for more efficiency. This 7th habit is sharpen the saw. In other words, if you stop to sharpen your saw, you can then cut things faster. We'll go into much more detail in later installments, but for now, I'll give you a small taste. My favorite habit by far is number 6, because I've seen synergy happen before. When 2 people work together with full trust and in good faith, they can succeed beyond their wildest dreams. I've truly witnessed cases where 1 plus 1 is not only 3, but 5 or even 100. There is just so much power in working together, and you'll hear me say this plenty of times. If you don't know yet how to accomplish this, stick around and we'll get there. In the near future, I will be introducing you to several other changer books. That's what I like to call them. While the later books may be optional reading and more specific to me, I believe that the 7 Habits book has very large application value in practically all walks of life. If you're a human being, this book can help you to be a better person. I like to declare this book as the one required reading for this series. In other words, I'd like you to consider grabbing a copy and go ahead and start reading. There are evidently some free Audible versions as well. Of course, even if you choose not to read the book, stick around because I'll make sure you understand these concepts along the way. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, we can always be better.